What do we have here? We have the possible king of the fidget knives, the Liong Mah Trinity. It's called like the Acoustics or something also, but I think it's just called the Trinity. That's what people call it. It reminds me a lot of a Civivi. It definitely has kind of that, not light duty, but medium duty, not super heavy duty feel to it. You know, the blade's not super thick. I mean, it's not super thin either. Let's see. But it's a little thinner than some of your G10, you know, typical knives. Like, it's a little thinner than this petrified fish. Let's see. Let's compare it to, now if we compare it to a Kershaw tumbler, though, it's thicker. So, yeah, it's high mid thickness blade. The handle's fairly thin. Let's see, what can we compare the handle to? Kind of a typical, here's a Kaiser Pelican. Let's compare handles. Pretty close. Pelican might be a hair thicker. Yeah, but they're pretty close. So I would say it's, you know, average thickness handle, not super thick. Noticeable thing about it is that crazy big bean hole, finger hole, thumb hole, whatever you want to call it. It's almost a bit too big. Just the look of it looks a bit too big. You know, does it weaken the blade? Yeah, a bit. But I mean, to me, it's like a light medium duty knife, so I'm not too worried about that. It's just that it looks a little big. But it also lets you thumb open, reverse flick, like pinky flick, almost. It top flips, front flipper. Oh, that's top. Top flip is that way. Yep. Regular flipper. Just like every kind of thing you can think of that opens. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way if you want a
fidget beast.
It's just a nightmare of things to do fidget-wise. So if you don't like fidget knives, don't ever get this one, because this one will just suck you down that rabbit hole of fidgetiness. I like it. I think it's tall grind, nice useful blade shape. You know, it's sturdy enough. Pocket clip is, you know, classic. Works great. Nothing crazy. I think it looks great in jade. I wish I had it in a black blade with black hardware. That would look hot. I didn't see that anyway. I got this at Blade Show, right from the man himself. So he was there at the table and helped me pick it out, kind of. So that was cool. I had my camera there, but I didn't get any video of that, so that was kind of lame. This is one of my favorite front flippers, actually. I like it better than the front flipper action that sticks up and then comes back down. Like, so this is a Vostede Gator, and it works great. You go right up against here and you pull it like that, and it works great. But this roundedness of this one just feels better. Yeah, it's like you can't miss it. You know, there's no slipping off. There's no missing it. It just goes. So I think it's really cool. I've carried it quite a bit. It works great. The choil is a tad too big. It's unnecessarily big, so it's great for, you know, if you got really big fat sausage fingers or something, but for the average person, you could have a little more blade, maybe down to here, and this choil would still be useful enough, you know. So my suggestion would be a little smaller there, a little smaller here, and you'd have, I don't know, one of the best G10, oh, it's 14C28N, so you'd have one of the best G10 14C28N knives out there if you just made those little adjustments on it. The D10 could be a tad stronger too, let's see. Yeah, it can flip out there. Yeah, it could be a little stronger than the D10. Other than that, I think it's really, really nice. So, you know, don't hesitate to try it out if you want to try out a Liong Mah knife at sort of a discount, or not discount, but at a budget price, because I think these are maybe $80, and for, you know, knives that are usually in the $300 range, that's what his normal stuff is. These are, you know, you would say that's a budget in comparison anyway. Liong Mah Trinity. Have a nice day.